Let's get to some callers here at the Voice of College Football. We got Tony Syracuse on the line from Last Word on College Football, Matt Zemek, Trojans Wire. We've got a USC show every Tuesday, so join us at 1 Pacific time. Dakota joining us. Welcome to the Voice of College Football.
Hey, what's going on, Mark?
Doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm at Disney World with the kids, but I had to get into this call-in show right quick to kind of share my thoughts.
Thanks, Dakota. What do you have for us?
No worries. So, first question is this: how do you think, like you was talking about earlier, like traveling, like in regards to like USC playing Michigan, USC playing Ohio State, like how is that going to work, like logistically? Like you think if they have to go like not back-to-back weekends, but like in regards to like if they had to say USC played Michigan one week and then not the next week, but the following week, right? Isn't that kind of a lot of traveling, kind of jet lag or whatnot on the teams?
Yeah, so I just made the point that you're going to see double road and double home stacks at the very least, if not triple road and triple home stacks, so that teams will camp out on the road for 3 weeks and then they'll be at home for 3 weeks, so that you just can't be zigzagging across the country.
I think Matt also brought up an interesting point earlier about how you're going to wind up when you get to the ultimate super conferences, which is probably 2, 3, maybe 4 years at the most down the road, that you wind up dividing them into territories, which is ironic because right now we've got conferences eliminating the divisions so that the top 2 teams play. But when you have 32 teams in a conference, you can't do that. And you're going to have to go back to divisions, but you'll do it on a geographic basis so that you can't eliminate the travel. And as we talked about earlier, the tremendous expense that this is going to put on athletic departments, but you minimize it as best you can, as Matt talked about earlier.
Anything else, Dakota?
Right. So how do you think also, like, USC or UCLA, like, how do you think, one, the divisions, how they're going to put those two either, like, in which, like, east or the west, and then how are they going to fare against, like, that weather and stuff? Because the West Coast in in November is definitely not the same weather like it is in Michigan. So it'll kind of be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think that's a great point. And I think it's going to take a while for many of the Pac-12 teams. Arizona and Arizona State are going to have a hard time adjusting. Washington State, probably not so much. If you've ever been up to Pullman in November, it's hellish. So, there will be a little bit of hardship on some of the schools that aren't so used to it. Definitely.
Right. Thanks so much for you guys' time.
Thanks, Dakota. Appreciate you. All right, let's keep it moving here at the Voice of College Football. We got J-Dub on the line. J-Dub, how you doing?
Hey, just fine, Mark. How are we doing today?
Doing just fine. Appreciate you calling. What you got?
I am currently a 5-minute walk from Ryan Field off the campus of Northwestern in Evanston.
Hang out for a little while and you can catch UCLA in town.
Well, I thought to myself, if I see Pat Fitzgerald walk by, I'm just going to holler at him, "Hey, Pat, what the hell are they doing to our game?" I'm a capital T traditionalist, and I just hate this, although I'm a big fan of the USC Song Girls. I have to confess that out in the open. I want to ask Tony, he kind of brought this up. I was aware of the debt that UCLA has. Mm-hmm. And I wonder, just out of mischief or just out of a sense of entitlement and where they think they belong, could the Cali Board of Regents wreak a little havoc on this decision?
Oh, absolutely. Mark and I touched on that at the very beginning. The University of California Board of Regents has to approve UCLA making this move. It is not a rubber stamp, but it's not out of the realm. I don't think that they're going to put up a huge fight. I think they're going to make UCLA have to answer for the financial aspects of this, how they intend to pay for it, being at a university where the administration is doing little to nothing to help the athletic department with its $100 million debt, and how they intend to handle this. And I think UCLA is going to have to go to the Board of Regents with a debt restructuring plan about how, what money is going to come in from the Big Ten contract, what their share is going to be, what their expenses are going to be. They are going to, they can announce their intent. There are some challenges that UCLA has that USC, being a private school, does not have. And the Board of Regents is going to make them answer for it. But ultimately, I think if UCLA can prove that they can handle this financially, they'll sign off on it.